so excited.
My old lovers fall into my covers where they sink one by one. Yeah, I watch them disappear to nothing.
I'm so excited. Okay. Hey, Gems. How you doing? How's the kids? How's the dog? And how's the grass? All good and swell or whatever? Okay, so today's video. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. Let me calm down. Okay. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be showing you my studio. I turned my garage into a studio. Now, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a background about this whole shebang. A little bit. Yeah, this is my outfit, whatever. You a hater, yeah you are. Anyways, a little bit of a background of how this all came about. So, for the longest time, I don't even know honestly when it started, when the idea came. I wanted to turn my garage into, oh, I know where. It's one day I was doing hair and I think I decided to go in the garage. At this time, my garage was filled with, if I knew what they were, I would tell you, but till this day I don't know because somehow I managed to get rid of all of it. It was my mom's stuff. But anyways, my garage was filled with who knows. And I had like this tiny corner of my garage. I was doing hair, my uncle was visiting and he was like, you should turn this garage into a studio. I'm like, you know, you're right. And that's it. From that day on, that vision, that idea was built. And it's so crazy because like I realized for a really long time that I was impatient. I was, or I am. No, not anymore. I was impatient. Like if I wanted something, I made it happen like now. I mean, it's still not the image I fully have. There's still some little things I could, you know, move around and fix up a little bit, but I feel like it's presentable now. It's like, for me, it has a unique taste. It has me. So I waited a really long time. And after my uncle gave me the idea, I'm like, I'm gonna turn this garage into a studio. I'm gonna turn this garage into a studio. I'm gonna turn this garage into a studio. I'm working, first it started off, I get a little corner, and then slowly but surely, I start moving my mom's things around. Moving it, do you like this, Mom? Do you like that? The thing, I have this like weird little thing that I do is like, I do it first, and then I ask you, do you like it? I don't ask for permission. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna do this. If you don't like it, Mom, it's okay, I'll put it back. So you know what, Nani? Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Don't tell me that, because I will do whatever I want. All right, slowly but surely, I'm moving things around. I'm getting rid of things. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Time passes, now my garage is morphing into this beautiful studio that I wanted. Now, I kind of started losing hope a little bit. In between all these years, I was losing hope. I'm like, I'm never gonna get the garage because it was like this one tiny thing. Like, my mother wasn't trying to give me the whole garage. She was not trying to give it up. I mean, I didn't want the whole garage, but I was just trying to get the whole garage. I wanted the whole garage. I'm selfish, I know. No, not selfish. I know what I deserve, and I wanted the whole garage, okay? I wanted the whole garage. And I tried, I'm like, I'll buy you a shed, I'll put all your in the back, I'll give you that. She's like, no. And I was starting shopping like for storage units. I'm like, I'm just gonna go do my garage, my studio somewhere else. I don't wanna be here, blah, say, blah, blah. Yeah. Somehow, some way, my mom like, if I give you the garage, blah, say, blah. I don't know, she don't like to give me things straight out. She liked to act like, if this, she gave me the garage. So now here's the thing. I wanted to paint the garage. That's what it was. I wanted to paint the garage after all this time because everything is starting to come together. Everything looks nice and pretty and fun. Ow. Okay? And my mom probably wouldn't have agreed. So now, this is a crazy thing. You make your plans, but the Lord determines your steps, okay? Let me tell you how that works. There was a wedding in Paris. I've known about this wedding a year in advance. Or, no, I went to Paris in 2017. The wedding happened 2019, 2 years in advance. Yeah, they was like, yeah, we're gonna get married. Well, they didn't know exactly when, but they're like, yeah, we're gonna get married. Are you gonna come? You're gonna come? I'm like, yeah. I'll be there. Mind you, this was all before I even started hair school, before the idea was even, like, I knew I wanted to do hair, but I didn't know if I wanted to go to school. So I was still working at the hospital. All right, I'm gonna come. Fast forward, listen to this. I bought my ticket. This is, you make the plans. I got a little excited. I bought my ticket before I asked my school for a leave of absence. Absence. Okay. I bought it months in advance because obviously the bride was cheaper. I lost that money. That's just sidebar. Anyways, so finally, a month before the wedding comes, I'm over here like, all right, I'm about to fill out my paper asking for a leave of absence. And then I give them my plane ticket. They're like, we don't accept plane tickets as a form of, like, for a reason of why you need a leave of absence. I'm like, excuse me? I took out all of these papers, like the admission papers they gave me, where it clearly states, God didn't want me to go, okay? Clearly states, passport, ticket as a form of whatever you can use to get a leave of absence. I'm like, but it says this. I'm asking every teacher. I even, like, I don't know how many people. I was actually probably, like, so annoying at that school because, okay, I know I was. Because if I had a question and it didn't make sense, you bet your bottom I bothered the crap out of you until I got an answer. That could be a flaw. Maybe. Who knows? Anyways, I even emailed the lady, blah blah blah. And what kills me is right before that, this other girl in my class just took a leave of absence to go on a vacation, and she was just lounging. I'm not saying my vacation is better than her vacation, but she just went to go party in Mexico, and I was just trying to see the union of two people, you know? No, that didn't work. Everything I tried did not work. I had one more option. It was like, if you could get a doctor's note, maybe saying you have anxiety or something, and you need to take a leave of absence, blah, blah, blah. And also, there's like a fee. If you take a leave of absence, there's a fee. If I leave all those days that I'm gone, it'll be 14 days. 14 days! God's got a timeline. That old man's on a timeline. 14 days I would be away. And I go to school, let's see, 6 hours a day for 14 days. I'll get back to you on how many hours that would have been that I'd be missing. A lot of hours, okay? Let's just say that. I would have to make up all those hours after I came back. But those were things I was willing to do because, you know, I really wanted to go to Paris. Like, I had YouTube video planned. I had all this stuff in my mind, like I was about to go to Paris and live it up. Okay. Everything I tried didn't work. So that's when they told me to go to the doctor. I go to my doctor. This was the final straw. I already kind of warned the couple, like, I may or may not be coming. Mind you, This time my mom was actually going, my aunt, you know, everybody was going. The last time we went, it was just me and my little cousins, my 2 little cousins. So I'm like, this is about to be lit. I kind of already know Paris a schmidget. I'm gonna know I'm be out here living my best life. And I'm supposed to do the bride's hair. Okay? But I kind of warned her, like, I may or may not be able to come. So I go to the doctor. So, you want a doctor's note so you could go to Paris? You want a doctor's note so you could leave school and go to Paris? This is like, who? You had one job, to just sit there and lie for me on a piece of paper. That's all. That's it. You couldn't even do that. You want to do all that? You want to take a month off? I didn't tell him I was only going to take 14 days. So you want to take a month off? Yo, that's crazy. Because when does this corona thing start? I graduated in October. If I took a month off, that's crazy. If I took just a month off, I wouldn't have gotten my license probably in time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyways, so I took he was like, so you want to take a month off just so you could go to Paris? But I didn't say it was for a wedding either. I kind of left little information out because he definitely would have been like, oh, you really want to go for her? So he's like, you know what? Come back in. He was like, when are you supposed to leave? And I told him. And he said, come back in something days or something like that. He told me, he gave me a certain amount of day to come back. To be honest, I don't remember the day, like how many days or what day. He said, come back on Wednesday or come back on Tuesday or something like that. He told me, okay. I'm furious, mad, because this doctor is the type of doctor where you sign in and you just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Because he takes his time with people, which is great. But for me, I had things to do. I was on a time clock. So, all right. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, now my doctor don't even want me to go. I'm really not going. That's when I really kind of confirmed it. Like, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm just not going. Mind you, my therapist was like, so you want to go to Paris for that many days? And I'm like, you're going to miss all these hours. I'm like, but no, I got this. She said, I don't believe you don't got this, but it's just, is it really? I'm like, yeah, it really is. I really want to go to Paris. Okay, all right. But I'll go back to the doctor. When I went back that day, he told me he could give me a note. He gave me 2 options. Either I can give you this note. No, not 2 options. He said I could give you a note so you don't lose your plane ticket, but I'm not giving you a note to tell your school you're not going. I'm like, budget, 2 peas in a bucket, bucket, I don't know. And I was like in my feelings. I was so sad. I'm not going. Everybody about to go enjoy this wedding without me. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. So what's a more perfect time to paint my garage when my mother's not home? Okay, you see what God did there? Okay, he sent her all the way across the world so that I could paint the garage. Well, I had help, so we could paint the garage this white. Painted the garage, I painted the banisters. I had this little black and white thing going on because I like black and I like white, you know. Yin, yang, balance, okay? And she came back, everything was painted. I mean, it wasn't the best paint job, but you gotta know amateurs were doing it, okay? She was like, you painted the garage. I'm like, yeah. She said, okay. And that was that. So of course, as time goes by, the garage things starts to get thrown away, starts to get moved around, space is being made. The dresser that I had that had all my hair stuff, somehow I ended up, I donated it, and then I ended up finding one at Goodwill. When I did donate, it was cheaper and it was black and it went with my theme. Things were really flowing. ready now to kind of give you guys a glimpse into this little shop of mine. I hope this inspires someone to not give up, to have faith, to believe, you know. Oh, wait, I forgot the best part of this all. I was doing hair on one of those little foldy chairs. At first I had a spinny chair, but when I do braids most of the time, and people were like, my bun hurt, my bun hurt. I'm like, all right, relax. My bun hurt, all right, relax, we got it. I'm working on it, okay? Okay, the chair I saw on Amazon was like $150, and I'm like, cheap, nice, cute, but I'm like, I don't want Amazon. I like to touch, I like to see. I want to know if I could smell it, I'll smell it. So I didn't want to order a chair off Amazon that didn't scream Imanique, you know. And what if I didn't like it? Then I'll be stuck with it and I'll be so sad. I learned quality. My camera wanted to shut off, you know, got tired. But oh yeah, the chair is this, the chair is that. I'm like, all right, relax your tits, everybody, relax them, because I don't want Amazon chair, and I need to find a place that has what I want, okay? And the kind of chair I was looking for, because I also do kids hair, is, you know, when you go to the shop, they have that chair, but you can always like stick your hands on the side and you fall over and you're in it. Like, I wanted something that like square box you in, like you can't move, okay? You're gonna sit still, I'm gonna do your hair, and you're gonna get out my chair and we're gonna go about our day. That's what I wanted. The day came for me to go get my chair. Again, not my timing, not my plan. Like, I make the plans, but my God determines the steps, okay? These are all, I'm telling you, I had the plans, but he's gonna tell me how I'm gonna get there. I don't know how. I always try to, but it don't happen that way. So I always think everything, you know, everything happens for a reason. So that day, I was supposed to, it was like some miscommunication or some lying was happening between parties, and I was supposed to take someone to some appointment, but they lied saying they didn't. Like, before I agreed to take him to the appointment, they lied and say they didn't have a ride, blah, 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 blah. It was a lot of miscommunication. Now, was it? No, it was fine. It was fine that day. Like, all that was happening. After that happened, I was like livid. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna stay calm, stay cool, stay collected. All right. And also, I guess it kind of worked out a little bit because my friend wanted to hop on the ride to go with me. So it helped to have someone with. Even though I didn't mind going along. I do a lot of things alone. All one. I do a lot of stuff by my lonesome. Then I told my friend, okay, I don't have to pick her up. I'm gonna come get you. We're gonna go to Brooklyn, and pick up this chair. Kid you not, everything was great. It was a beautiful day that morning, I'm telling you. Beautiful day, because my plan was to go at like 9 a.m. It was a beautiful day. As soon as I start driving, it starts pouring down rain. Pouring down rain. Alright, I make it to Brooklyn, no more rain. Life is good, life is great. As soon as I get there, the place that I wanted to go, that I drove to, because I only had 2 places in mind, but they're an hour apart from each other. It took me an hour to get to Brooklyn, okay? So the first place I wanted to go that had the chair that I had in mind, pull up. I was so excited, and I'm like, is it closed? Excuse me? Is it really? It's closed? Mind you, what time was it? What time was it? I don't even know. I'm like, So I call, no answer. I call again. Why do they pick up? If you're closed, why? I'm like, hello. He was like, yeah. I'm like, are you closed? He's like, yeah, we closed early today. I'm like, but what time do you normally close? Well, we normally close at 6. And I'm like, so what time did you close today? Oh, we just closed early. I'm like, yeah, but what time? He said, we just closed early. I'm like, what time? He said, yeah, we're just closing. I'm like, all right, whatever. Hung up, click. I'm like, I drove an hour to purchase a chair. I don't have a chair. The place is closed. I'm in Brooklyn with no idea where to go. What to do? So I called back. I'm like, hey, yo. I didn't say it like that, but you know. I drove all the way from Jersey to come get this chair, and you're closed. Do you have any other places in mind that I can go? He said Nostrand Ave. He sent me to Nostrand. Kid you not, pull up. Nostrand. I get in there. Hey, wide open, ready. I was so happy. I'm like, yes, chairs. I was just looking and touching and feeling and smelling and just rubbing, and I'm like, ooh, this feels comfortable. Ooh, this one feels. You can't do that on Amazon. Okay, this one feels like this and that one feels like that. Ooh, I was excited, but your girl got bougie taste. Was the chair $350? I think the chair was $350. I don't even know. I don't know. He was like, whatever you want, money. Mind you, when you play, best time to ask for things is when he's playing a game. When it comes to money, when he's playing his game and he's like, goo goo gaga, get him. Okay, so I hung up. My friend was sitting in the chair. She's like, I like this one. It gives me support. The one I wanted that was in the other place. She's like, I don't really like that one. It's not as supportive, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, another lesson. I tell the guy I want this and I want the floor mat. All right. He showed me. He said, all right, I'll give you everything for $350 or $325. Because the floor mat was like $90. And the chair itself might have been $300 or $3. The chair I think was $300, and the floor mat was $90. So he's like, I'll give you everything for $325. So now I don't know how to bargain, guys, but now I do. And I was like, this is my first time. I was like, how about $315? He said $315. You couldn't even say $300. I'm like, $300? He said, nah. Blessings. It's a good thing he didn't give it to me, because now I know. That's like forever in my mind. So I got my chair and my floor mat for $300, and that was like my final item, my forever chair. Into my salon. This one, my studio. This is my studio. But when I do have a salon, this is my forever chair. This chair is the place that this is gonna go with me everywhere I go. Well, it's gonna be my chair in my salon, you know. So yeah, so now please guys, watch this little slide, this little video of my transformation of how I got turned my garage into my stew. It's a couple years and I'm excited. I don't like making long videos, but here it is, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm just so excited. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, whatever it is, leave them in the comments below. There's a red subscribe button down here. Click on that. There's like a thumbs up button on that side. Click on that. And I'll see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching, gems. Bye. My favorite thing of all, Bikey. This is Bikey. She kind of like, I think most of my things are he's. He kind of like sets the whole aesthetic, you know, everything's black and white. Oops. Until you come to Bikey and you come to this side, and it kind of just makes you, you know. So let's look at her this way, you know. This is more also behind the scene things that you guys don't need to see. Oops. So yeah, guys, this is my garage turned to studio. I feel so freaking excited. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and talk to you guys about how excited I am about this. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking, guys, I thank God first of all, because how did this happen? I don't know, but I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and boy did I. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. Like, how does things just work out like this? I feel like I was so stressed when I couldn't get this garage. Now look at me. Big chillin'. So I will try to link in the description. I will try to link in the description box where I got some of my things. Yeah. So I appreciate you guys. This is only the beginning. And now that I did this, it's on to the next journey in my life. The next step in my adventure. You know, so stay tuned. This is just the beginning. You will see more videos, more vlogs, more godliness, and thanks, guys. You know, I hope that I can just sit here and inspire someone to not give up, because I almost gave up so many times. And if I did, I wouldn't have this here today, and I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now, and I wouldn't be able to take the next step that I'm about to take, because this kind of thing teaches you discipline. It taught me so much patience, because your girl did not have many. It's just motivation. Okay, anyways, so thank you guys for watching this little video on how I turned my garage into my home studio, my home hair studio. So please don't forget to like. Subscribe, leave a comment below, let your girl know how you feel, and yeah, check out the description box, because there'll be some good stuff, okay? You know, and until next time, bye, gems.